Good morning, everybody. Cody here for Stahle Outdoors. Thanks for coming on another adventure today. It's day 2 of the Utah General Rifle Hunt for elk. Today I'm actually going to go up to an area I've never been before. It's a lot further north, hour and a half drive. I decided that since I've never been there, I'll blast pretty much right when I get there. So it's about 5:30 and sunrise is in 2 hours. So hopefully I'll have a little bit of light by the time I get there. But I have some good hopes for today. I've always wanted to hunt this area, just never gotten around to it. So let's get going. Hopefully we find something pretty interesting on the way. About half hour into my drive, coming up one of the canyons, I pass a truck, and I always look, and I can see them wearing their blaze orange. I'm like, they're going exactly where I'm going. And the only reason I can tell that is because they had their side-by-side with them. The area I'm heading towards, and they're heading in the same direction. There's not a lot of public land up there compared to private land. There's another spot that's close to it, but the difference is the one we're going to would have access for the side-by-side. So, I don't know, just kind of a funny thought that I was able to realize that fast, that, alright, there's going to be some competition. I think the difference is they'll probably be looking for like a really nice bull, and I don't care, it has antlers, I'm going to shoot, because I haven't killed an elk, I haven't recovered one, I haven't butchered my own elk. So that's my goal. Finish out this year, fill all 3 of my tags that I had, and yeah, that's my goal. I'm determined to make it happen. So one thing I do want to clarify, because I have heard comments from people on previous videos that hunters have pointed out that I'll say things that if you're a Utah hunter, you'll get it instantly, you'll understand it, but if you're not, it might confuse you because there'll probably be a different law in your state. When I say I don't care what size bull I get, it's because Utah basically has their tags. The most basic way to say it is that Utah's tags are broken down into 3 basic parts. You got your spike only, which in Utah pretty much means one antler is just straight up and down, no branching, nothing, and the other one can be whatever size and they consider it a spike. That's your spike tag. They usually, well, I'll go on to the next one. The next one is what I have. It's called an any bull tag. They're different areas. Utah has them sectioned off into spike only units and any bull units. In an any bull unit, as long as the antlers are over 5 inches long, which usually a lot of people that I've talked to at least say it's, above the ears. I'll be honest, every elk I've ever seen has never had antlers even close to being only 5 inches long. So that's an any bull unit, pretty much just has to have antlers. You can shoot it. The third one is the limited entry unit. The limited entry units most of them are pretty much just the spike only units. Only the limited entry, there's a lot fewer tags, so you can hunt a large bull, which can have any number of branching on their antlers. So they can be as big as you want, but they usually take place on a spike only unit. Because of how Utah runs their wildlife management, they manage it for age class. So someone could have a spike tag and see all these big bulls in the same unit, but they can't shoot them because it's not a spike. But if you had the limited entry unit tag and decide, hey, I just want a spike, you could shoot a spike. But it makes no sense to do that because they're a lot more expensive. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty apt description. Like, you can get a lot more complicated with it, which if you are hunting in Utah, you should go learn all the rules. I actually carry, Utah puts out 2 proclamation books. One of them is the application process, which will give you a bunch of rules, and then there's the field regulations book. which I carry both of those in my backpack with me at all times. They're not terribly big, but just in case I ever have a question like, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, I can go double check real quick. Even though I go through and read it a couple times every year because they change it every year. But yeah, I just felt like that this would be some good information to add in here for anyone who gets confused about how I'm wording some stuff about with my bull elk hunt. Oh my gosh. I kind of wish I'd had a camera on for that. I literally just missed a deer by like 3 inches. Like going up the road, doing like 40, and out of nowhere, 2 does take off over the road, and I barely missed them. Like I'm gonna get out and check when I get up there, just look for hair, because I slammed on my brakes so hard and fast. Like oh my gosh, I am. Oh, you can tell I'm shaking. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I just got to where I figure I'm gonna park. Start out here. There's someone else side by side. Gotta check out this area. The camera's not strong enough so you can't really see. But it's pretty open out there. Got a lot of trees up here behind me. I'm thinking I might go walk through. But yeah, I got a good feeling about today. Hopefully we can get something done. I know it's still pretty dark. We got like 10-12 minutes before shooting light. Starting to lighten up. Gonna come over in front of where I parked because it's pretty open. Gonna just glass it for a minute. Right back into the trees. See if anything pops out. Be sweet if I saw one right away. crossing this valley behind me for an hour and a half, 2 hours. That cow gave up calling, so just been glassing around, and only thing I'm seeing is hunters. Like a ton of hunters. So I'm thinking I might go back to the car and move around a bit. Like, I seriously can't believe how many hunters I've seen. It's crazy. Keep my ears open. Keep my options open. Keep moving. Well, I found out why the elk was in here. There's a water. The sagebrush running right over there. If I'd known there was water right here, I just stayed right in here. It's annoying. It's just sitting on the log. Very tempting to shoot it. Know what I mean? First bit's roughed. Alright, so I'm back at the car. It's 8:39-ish. Gonna, I don't know, maybe up over into one of those ridges and try and look. It's just, there's a lot of people. Making it difficult. I would set that water source, but it's really not that far from this back road. And there's a lot of people going up and down it, so I don't think elk are gonna come into it. But you know what? We keep at it. We keep trying. How's it going, everybody? So I'm sure I look different. So I'm filming this part in about mid-November. I filmed the rest of it during my elk hunt, which was mid-August or mid-October. A lot of stuff in life going crazy. Been difficult to try and get these videos edited up. So I decided while I was sitting here tonight editing this that I was gonna go this day 2 hunt. I actually got a lot of video for it, so I'm gonna break it up into 2 videos. It's gonna be the end of part 1. Really appreciate everyone coming and watching, everyone that supported me, especially my wife, my kids. Thank you so much. Also my brother James, always being able to come and help me haul out animals. Always being there, just chill, go do stuff, go fishing, go hunting, whatever. I've always loved that he's been willing to do that with me. I just want to tell everyone thank you. Really appreciate all the support. Would love if you go share, subscribe. You know, when I'm filming this right now, I'm at 19 subscribers. I'd love to hit 20 off of this video if possible. But again, big thank you. Stay tuned the next couple days. I plan on having part 2 for this video coming out. But I really appreciate it. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions on how I could improve the films. But anyway, I really appreciate it. You guys have a good one.